Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. If you're looking for binoculars that actually hold up in real-world use, the Leica 8x50 Ultravid HD-Plus is definitely worth a closer look. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've had the chance to put these binoculars through their paces, and I'm excited to share my findings with you. I know what you're thinking, Leica? Isn't that a camera brand? Yeah, they are, but they've been making optics like this for over a century, and it shows. This isn't some cheap tourist-grade pair you'll replace in a year. It's built to last, and it's designed for people who actually care about clarity and durability. You can tell just by holding them that they're a cut above the rest. The weight, the feel, the attention to detail, it all screams quality. So why does this one stand out? First off, the glass. It uses SCHOTT HT glass, which is basically the gold standard in binocular optics. That means colors stay true, and you're not getting that washed-out look you see in cheaper models. Then there's the phase-corrected roof prisms. Without getting too technical, this setup eliminates that annoying color fringing you sometimes get with other binoculars. It's subtle, but once you notice it, you won't want to go back. The difference is like looking at a high-definition TV versus an old CRT, it's night and day. The coatings are another big deal. HDC and Aquadura lens treatments mean the lenses repel water and dirt, so you're not constantly wiping them down. And because it's nitrogen-filled and waterproof, you can use it in rain or even take it out on a boat without worrying about fogging up inside. I've taken mine hiking in misty conditions, and it's still crystal clear. No fog, no water spots, just a clear view. This is especially important if you plan on using your binoculars in harsh environments. Whether you're birdwatching in the rain or hiking through the mountains, you can trust that these binoculars will keep up. The build quality is where this thing really shines. The magnesium alloy chassis makes it lightweight but tough. It's not going to feel flimsy, and it won't weigh you down on long treks. The rubber armor adds grip and protection, so even if you drop it, hopefully not, it's got some give. And the closed bridge design? That's not just for looks. It keeps dust and moisture out of the internal workings, which means less maintenance over time. I've accidentally dropped mine a few times, and it still looks and performs like new. Now, let's talk about the viewing experience. The 8x50 configuration gives you a nice balance. 8x magnification is enough to pick out details without being shaky, and the 50mm objective lenses let in plenty of light. Whether you're birdwatching at dawn, stargazing, or just trying to spot the neighbor's cat across the yard, this thing delivers sharp, bright images. The center focusing is smooth, too, no jerky adjustments, just precise control. I've used these binoculars for everything from concerts to wildlife spotting, and it's consistently impressive. At dusk, the light gathering ability really kicks in, so you're not squinting or straining. And because it's phase corrected, you won't get that weird color distortion around edges of objects. It's just clear. I've also been impressed with the wide field of view. You can see a lot more of the scene than you would with smaller binoculars, which makes it easier to track moving objects or take in the scenery. And the eye relief is generous, so you can use them with or without glasses. I've worn mine with my prescription glasses, and I didn't have to adjust anything, it just worked. There are a couple of things to consider before you pull the trigger. First, the price. Yeah, it's not cheap. But if you're serious about optics, you're paying for quality that lasts. Cheaper binoculars might save you a few bucks up front, but you'll likely replace them sooner. The other thing is the weight. It's not heavy, but if you're used to ultralight compacts, you'll notice the difference. For me, it's a trade-off for the durability and performance. I'd rather have a pair of binoculars that will last me for years to come than something that's going to break after a few uses. If you're on the fence, ask yourself this: how often do you use binoculars? If it's just occasionally for a concert or a quick look at the park, a cheaper pair might do. But if you're out in the field regularly birding, hiking, astronomy, this is the kind of investment that pays off. It's the kind of gear that doesn't just meet expectations, it exceeds them. Think about all the times you've been frustrated with a cheap pair of binoculars, the blurry images, the flimsy construction, the lack of durability. This Leica pair is the opposite of all that. You'll find the link below if you want to take a closer look. Either way, happy spotting, hope you find the perfect pair for your adventures.